Yo, what's up you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have made it back out and I'm hunting for a Texas Slam. I really wanted to get one. Unfortunately, the sun is already coming up. We're kind of late. Had really bad rain this morning. I had to go and do a deed in a porta potty, which I just hate porta potties. It's one of my pet peeves. But I don't want to get into this intro too long. If you can see, we're fishing out of the autopilot and my pups back there is struggling. We'll talk more about that and why we've switched kayaks and stuff later at the end of this video in the outro, but right now we're gonna get into some fishing. Oh man, was I really not recording? Oh, that's really cringy. But well, that would have been awesome because there's literally thunder and lightning. Well, I mean, that's not awesome, it's honestly sketchy. But I was going in to explain that I want to go back to the marsh area, but it's super dang far, man. So I don't really want to put myself in the position where I'm like 90 miles out, especially in this beast of a kayak that is literally like, once I get to this speed setting of 10, I'm done. There's no, we don't go faster, and there goes that, there goes the thunder, dude. Yeah, I can, yeah, it's falling like hard. But the wind's pushing it out, no? I hope so too. Well guys, like I said, I really wanted today to be the day of the slam, but unfortunately we're dealing with this crap, so I don't know. It's not the end of the world. Let's just fish for trout. I know we can catch trout and flounder. We can still have a fun day while we're out here, but that sucks. Like, more than anything, I wanted to get the slam. Well, no luck with the popping cork, dude. I'm running through everything right now. Honestly, I was expecting the bite to be better. Should be really good. So the only thing I can expect or think is like I'm throwing the wrong lures. So the top water and the popping cork didn't work. I'm really upset because I had to use these paddle tails. I think these are called like Slam Shady or something. It's from those Salt Strong guys. I got a pack of these. They were sitting around the office, so just try throwing this. See, it's the biggest paddle tail I have, I think, besides like the giant Shimmer Swimmer, which is really fat. And I just wanted to throw like a bigger presentation and see if like maybe that will get us on a bigger fish. But we might end up getting skunked because I'm coming out here with just lures that I don't have any confidence in, and I don't know if they work. Boys, I'm gonna be honest, I'm starting to feel like I may have made a mistake. I know there's fish here. I just saw my pops catch a flounder as we pulled up. And it should be a really good bite today. Like, we have low pressure, we have a nice tide movement. We're out here pretty early. I mean, it's not like early, but we have overcast, so that helps quite a bit. And I'm not getting on them. The only thing I've changed is the lures I'm throwing, and I don't have Pro Gear today. I left my Pro Gear because swapping over boats, I forgot to grab all my junk and get it all prepared. I'm really hoping I didn't screw myself for this day. I'm not gonna stop throwing this though. I want to catch a big one, so I'm gonna throw big lures, catch a big fish. That's the play for today. I don't care if I only catch one, as long as he's over 15 inches.
Yeah, I've been seeing them jump.
Big ones?
Yeah, I'll text you if I get
oh, he's definitely not a big one. Might be a keeper. Maybe close. Man, this is such an easy kayak to fish out of, y'all. Everything's like right there in a hand's reach. And look at this. Look at this. Boom. Nice holster for your rod. Pop that bad boy. All we do is turn out to here, hit the anchor button. Booyah. Now you're anchored. And we set this guy free. That's definitely not a keeper, but it is a flounder on the Slam Shady, baby. I feel like I'm one of those Salt Strong guys on YouTube, man. I don't know, we'll see what this lure is about. I mean, those guys swear by it, and I know they're just trying to sell stuff. I know how the game is, but alright, I gotta get better at this. Stop, bro. And honestly, you can't go wrong with a paddle tail. Like, anybody saying like, oh, my paddle tail's magic, except for, I will say, the Shimmer Swimmer, but we found a replacement for that sucker, because I mean, they do have something special going on. Slam Shady's just a nice paddle tail. I will say I like the color. I like that clear. Let's see how big this guy is before he tries to flap out of my boat here. Yeah, I called it 14. Not even, like 13 3/4. Well, maybe the big fish, big lure theory is just, maybe that's just a bunch of cap. Little fish will get that crap too. Alright, so I'm pretty sure we've got one here. Just kind of waiting for him to take a hold of it. He's got it, he's got it. He does not got it, not at all. Oh man. How many times does he have to thump my until he's got it, dude? I swear. Like, I'll wait. I'll get the first tap and I wait for them to like hit it again. It's kind of like, alright. He had to swallow it at that point. I think I'm on one here. I'm gonna hit myself with that. That's 2 in a row. Oh man, we're looking like fools. There's a boat over here probably just looking at me. I'm an idiot. Oh, he's on it. No way. That's 3. That's 3 in a row, bro. Oh, that felt like such a solid thump too. Honestly, there ain't no telling when those flounder have it, man. Like, I really don't know. Maybe there's something I'm missing. I can wait like for 10 seconds and they won't have it. And then it feels like, you know, when you get thumped and you're like, oh, he's got it. I mean, that's what that felt like. Didn't have it. Simply didn't have it, man. To be fair, I'm throwing an absurdly large lure for the, like, I mean, we know the average size of a flounder out here is pretty small. Like, is it loaded with fish? Yes. But most of them are like younger. Those younger freaking flounders. Okay, there we go. We got tagged right there. Come on, does he got it? I'm waiting for him to have it, dude. We know we've got one here. Alright, let's count it down, boys. 3, 2, 1. Look at this crap. Ah, man. So, this obviously was a flounder, right? He comes, I mean, you guys get the picture. He had it. We pulled it. Dang, man. I was really hoping that this, like, the Slam Shady, it has tougher plastic, a lot tougher than the, oh gosh, my Shimmer Swimmer, man. Rest in peace, the Shimmer Swimmer. We've got one left, and he's on this piece of junk. Alright, I know what I said. I was only gonna throw the big lures, but, it doesn't even matter because those small fish will still get a hold of it. So hey, might as well throw the small lure and at least tag into these freaking small fish. Just from waiting. I know there's got to be a freaking monstrosity of a flounder down there. That's all I really want to catch. After that, I honestly, I want to start moving and finding different locations to fish, like, are similar to this area, though. I love this area because it's just, like, almost impossible to get skunked with the right conditions. Even with how pressured the spot is, I mean, I think of this as like the low-hanging fruit, right? Like the further away from society you go, there we go. You're joking. I just caught an oyster, dude. But yeah, like the further from society you get and the further the drive is, like, I feel like the less likely people are to want to freaking do that. This has got to be a fish this time. He's no keeper. It's definitely no keeper. I don't even think this is a flounder. It is. Man, yeah, I don't know if they just, like, I don't know the founder's birth dates, or that's definitely not what you're supposed to call that, but like when they spawn and stuff. But it seems like these guys have, like, are all growing up at the same time almost. All right, buddy. Whoa, 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 come on. You're going right back in the water. Oh yeah, like, I'm serious. This guy literally, it's like another 14-incher probably. Let's measure him real quick. Not even. This is like another 13-incher. That's what it feels like. Let's just see really quickly. Hey, man. Hey. freak. Has that worked in the past, man? Has it worked in the past? I'm telling you. Oh my gosh, this is like... Sometimes I wish I had slime resistant hands, so... Yeah, I was dead on. 13 inches, 13 and a half. Oh man. A bunch of these little guys. Get on down there, yeah. You wasted all your energy up here, you weirdo. Alright. I'm not gonna sit here and complain because a tight line's a tight line, but I'm really curious, like, what's it gonna take to get a big one to bite? Or is it just simply that there's no big ones in the area? Like, I'm a bit puzzled, to be honest, because in my head, you throw the bigger lures, you catch the bigger fish. That's just the way things operate. But I threw the bigger lure, and we caught the exact same size fish. Shit. Dang, that thing can push some weight, I tell you what. Alright boys, so this is something that I'm just curious about. Maybe y'all can let me know in the comments down below, but obviously this is a good spot. This is a nice bayou, but it's very active. In my opinion, it's like anybody can look at a map and be like, oh, this would be a good spot to fish. There's lots of traffic going through here just because it's like it's close to Galveston, it's close to the Houston area. So I feel like if people are gonna make a trip out, this is one of the first areas they might think to go. Is like boats coming through here non-stop. Is it something that the fish get used to and it's not gonna like disrupt them and they'll continue feeding? Or is having an outboard like that constantly going through gonna kind of spook up the fish, I guess, and you gotta wait a second to reset? And in my head, I'm like, I could see how they could get spooked, but at the same time, if boats are constantly coming through, I feel like it's something they kind of get used to and maybe it doesn't affect them as much. I don't know, I'm just curious. Alright fellas, so I've decided to go ahead and move on. I just checked and it looks like our rain that was supposed to hit has rescheduled, so it's not going to be coming. And I figured, you know what, it is pretty late in the day, but I'm gonna go and try and get these reds. There's a lot of traffic through here. I don't know what it is, honestly. I'm saying that. I think maybe the boats could have, like the motor could have made the fish a little sketched and they stopped feeding. I know there's fish out here. There wasn't no big ones, sadly. I couldn't get them to bite. But since the rain isn't gonna be here, I am gonna go ahead and push back and see if we can get lucky on one of those reds that's in the mud, in the muddy area. My freaking GoPro died, and what do you know, on my way in here we were like pushing in through, and there's these winding bends and stuff. Usually when that happens, like water's flowing through, it'll dig a deep hole or like kind of make it deeper in that spot. So I was like fishing it, and I wanted to do a quicker retrieve and see if I get on a speckled trout. Sure enough, I did. Of course, the GoPro is dead. And even worse than that, man, today I refuse to put back another fish that I'm not sure if he's gonna be all right, because this trout got pretty dang gut hooked, like hard, and he's been belly up. Like, I've had him on the boga. I don't think this guy's gonna make it. I don't even have pliers. Like I said earlier, after switching out kayaks, I freaking messed up everything, man. This is honestly on me. That's why I know he's a keeper. He just, you could tell by looking at him, he's nice and fat. I'm gonna keep this fish and maybe we'll do a catch and cook or something, because this video didn't plan out the way I wanted it to. I really wanted to get the slam, but you know how it goes, man.
Yeah, baby, let's freaking go.
That is a keeper.
Yeah. Are you recording?
Yeah, well, I just barely turned it on.
Alright, let's get this guy up here. Woo-wee.
Come on, rain.
That's a nice freaking flounder, boys. Goodness gracious. Please, just stay still. Heck yeah, boys. It's the biggest one we've caught out here yet. My San Luis PB right there, 16-inch flounder. And a fat one at that. Straight down to the depths. Let's freaking go. We need a red. We're on our way to it, man. I figured, you know what, we already got rained on. Might as well push back to the back lake. What's the worst can happen? We can get rained on again. I only have one battery left though, so might need to conserve so I can capture the moment when we do eventually get our red, if it happens.